Good morning, everyone. This morning, I want to make some soup and pickles. Anton is pulling out some linaria that's taking over. Actually, there's tomato plants taking over. I struggled so hard to grow them, but I mean, look at that harvest. Our kohlrabi. Actually, Anton, when you see two or more in one hole, I think we should take the biggest one as well. I'll pickle them.
Okay.
Put them there on a pile, nice on the, so that I can use the leaves for the soup. I'll take some spinach leaves as well. This is a nice size, but it's not as big as the others. Like here, we have 4. Nice. So this garden is just giving it its all right now. I love winter gardening in northern Namibia. Well, if we can pick out cabbage, I think I can add. Can I have some spinach for my soup? See, there's one is still 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you think we should take one more? Or should we come in a couple of days? Because these things are just pushing. So some spinach. Oeh, dan trek ek amper die hele plant uit.
You happy with what you've harvested, or you want me to
Some more spinach.
take that big kohlrabi as well?
Oh yeah. So this is just these soups helps me with my blood sugar. If my blood sugar stays high and nothing is helping, not even the tablets, because maybe I'm getting the flu or whatever, the soup really helps to satiate me and nourish me, hydrate me, and it's low carb. So I'm gonna make a big pot of soup and freeze some. I actually came to pick some celery, so there's the chamomile going, chives. So I actually came for some celery. I don't know why people wouldn't want to plant their own celery. Okay. Wil jy vat jou camera saam met jou and show the people the peas? Because apparently we have big peas.
Yeah, so here are pea plants and some of our pea pods. And interesting enough, these ones aren't growing so nicely, but just next to them, we have marvelous peas again. Look at those pea pods. Some sugar beans. And those tomatoes are growing nicely there as well. So I want to go harvest some turnips. Already have two. They're not really ready yet, but already have two ones that we can use for the soup today. But they still also need to be thinned out, so as you can see. So now we're looking to see if we can find ones that's big enough to pull, so we can thin it out and throw them in the soup. So this one we can use. Yeah, I think that's about it. The rest of them are too small. But the garden is going good. Okay, so there's some spinach, some dill, and
Parsley
parsley,
and celery.
and celery. Okay, nice little harvest.
You think we should put some Dulce basil in the soup?
No,
No, we don't like basil.
no, not
I
really.
don't really know why I have so much basil. I don't
We
know.
don't eat
Maybe
fish.
some rosemary.
Maybe some rosemary. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't. But I don't eat basil with fish.
Oh, something nice on the farm. Yeah, pretty that is actually. Fennel and the dill growing nicely. And then our rosemary bush.
I think I need your help. My hand doesn't have the strength today. Whew. Just that is enough for my soup.
Yeah.
It's strong. You can smell it.
Smell-o-vision.
Hierzo. Jij. You want some. Nothing goes to waste here, no.
No, nothing goes to waste.
No for the chicken.
Now the kettle has got something. Now we're on our way to go give this to the chickens. So we've actually made a bread, and we're gonna now check if it's ready.
You made the bread. I've been cleaning the house.
We've been cleaning the house. So we're gonna check if it's ready.
For those who've been watching us a long time, Anton made this contraption a long time ago when we didn't have a stove. It smells like bread, looks like bread.
It is bread.
My poor chickens. They need another wash.
Again, yeah.
Oh, don't mind our outside table. I was busy processing the veggies here, cleaning the kitchen.
That looks like a decent bread to eat.
What you making us for lunch?
Bread with butter and some scrambled eggs.
Yeah, so farm fresh eggs. I'm making pickles and soup and washing the dishes. Third time is the charm.
Third time is a charm. So
Yeah.
everything has been a bit of a standstill here on the farm as we're patiently waiting for the harvest.
I hope everyone can hear. Let me just turn the camera around.
So yeah, we've been patiently waiting for the harvest to come in, and God also teaches us patience, and this is one of the ways that you learn patience is waiting for
One
the
of the
harvest.
fruits of the Spirit.
It's just patience. So we've been waiting for that. In the meantime, I've started cutting the grass here where I want to.
Yeah, so we want to make bales again, like the
Yes.
previous bales. So Anton literally only got chance today to start cutting this piece, and today is Friday. One of our workers are on leave, so it's hard to get to everything, but it's gonna be nice. I think we'll get at least 5 or 6 bales,
I think so.
and this also needs to be cut, and all this needs to be finished before we start harvesting in a few weeks, whenever that will be. The plants will tell us. It will be when it will be, and yeah, so some spaces are getting a bit tight. So you want to show us your tomatoes somewhere?
Grab these ones here, so they're not too far off from.
Yeah, they can still grow a little bit. But this is a here's some nice ones as well. Wow, there's nice ones everywhere. This is an early harvest variety. I think this is a 10 week variety.
Yeah, they normally a bit earlier.
So in the winter it takes 2 to 3 weeks longer than in the summer. So if they say 10 weeks, it's ideal conditions, not winter conditions. Although it doesn't feel like the winter here. I'm not gonna go walking up and down for everybody this week, sorry. I'm taking a bit of a beating, but I figured let me help at least take a video how the plants are dropping down, because we don't stake them and all those things. We can't afford it. Cost a lot of time and money.
Yeah, even if I could afford
And
it,
I really
think
don't know if it's worth it.
the amount that I lose.
You
In
know,
my
you
opinion, is
can lose
minimal.
the same amount to sun's cold because you don't have leaves that's covering the fruit. Yeah, you can have, if you don't do it properly, then you can cause just as much damage, even more. You know, if you have someone that don't know what they're doing and they're putting the poles in, then they can ruin the roots of a plant. So yeah, we are still harvesting this grass for the cows. Julep has lost a lot of condition because the guy that bought her calf took a bit too long, and our finances didn't allow a lot of feed for energy. But yeah, I mean, we officially have this space cleared, and all this grass to be fed will probably take a month. So here we need to try and make the grass last. We're moving into the dry season now. Hallo Tulipie, is jy so mooi? Is jy so mooi, meisiekind? Is jy mooi? They really want some loves. And butternuts are starting to vine now.
Yeah, no, they're starting to vine, so I would like them to be a little bit bigger actually, but I'm not complaining too much about it. They're still looking good. We still get some butternuts off them.
Yeah, it's probably the cold weather that's preventing them from. Well, they're gonna start growing now.
Yeah.
You know, butternuts feel like they are taking forever, and then suddenly you have the whole field full of vines. Yeah. Ons het niks. Hy het nie vir julle die blare gebring wat ons nou net gesny het nie. So right now they are getting some molasses. Hallo liefie. Kyk hoe mooi smile. Kyk hoe mooi tande aan jou koei. Het jy ook tande en het ook hy bek is so vol molasse.
Ja, nee, kyk.
So her mouth is so full of molasses. So she is due end of August.
More middle September. It is getting big now.
And Tulip is supposed to be due September sometime. Almost October. So she'll be moving into the third trimester if she's pregnant. And we're not gonna go get tests and stuff.
No, not now.
So this is the other variety. This is a 12-week variety. Nee? High yielding. That one is not high yielding. But this one is high yielding. We are struggling with high yielding. Now you can see all the plants is starting to lie down now. Because they are getting so big and heavy. So you want to show us these tomatoes? Or not really?
I can. Here is one again. So they're a little bit more behind. And there's the rest of it. So they're still a little bit behind.
Yeah, but they will be behind.
But they're getting nice and big. And then we've got the green peppers, the test that we're doing.
They are looking great.
They are looking very
But
nice.
I mean, here, you can't even, I don't know how you guys are going to spray here.
Very, very, very carefully. You literally walk over the branches. It's not
Look
easy.
at this butternut. This one is a volunteer, but this one is what, 3 weeks older than those?
Yes.
So these ones should those ones should start looking like this one in 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, so these ones are hiding all the tomatoes. There in between, you can see there's tomatoes. This is going to be interesting to pick.
To harvest. And I'm standing here and I'm looking at a plant. And I wonder if I can zoom in on it.
There, at the back where the tomatoes are.
Let me see. I can't see it on the camera. Can you see it on the camera? There it is.
There it is. You can see that bunch of tomatoes.
There's like 9 tomatoes on one bunch. So what you want is at least 7 tomatoes per hand. So let's see if Anton can explain it better than me.
Alright, so
When you get flowers,
this is a hand because it's supposed to fit in it. But yeah, so it's normally from where the flowers are. So there's 2, 4, 6, 7. It looks like if that one's pollinated, that's 8 tomatoes on one plant.
so show them a hand of flowers.
So and then you've got this is a hand of flowers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again.
Yeah, so that's good consistency, and we've counted that throughout. So there's 7 at least or more flowers on a hand. I don't know how many hands on one plant. Several.
Yeah, that I can't
Several.
answer. But it goes to about if it's a hectare. You normally if you take 5 tomatoes or 6, or you normally take that and say okay, on a hectare you'll get with 5 you'll get 50 tons, 6 you 60 tons, 7 70 tons.
So how much do you think one hand should weigh?
The most probably when you harvest the entire hand about a kilogram, I would think.
You think? I was thinking about 800 grams because
Yeah,
it's 7 hands. About an
7
average of 100 grams per tomato, maybe more. But I'm always
this
I'm always on the on
the lower.
the
But
lower end because
if these tomatoes grow correctly, they should actually give a fruit between 120 and 150 grams per
okay,
fruit. And the other one is actually is 130 to 160 actually
bigger.
bigger.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So
And now with the winter, these tomatoes are really taking their time to push their size. And I have to say, the best decision Anton ever made for this farm was the plastic. I really pray that it becomes more easily available here in the north for us to buy. Yeah, so now you will get some that end up looking like that and blossom end rot. Yeah, so on average, we always use about 1 hand per plant to blossom end rot. It's the high yielding tomatoes that always does that. The other tomatoes don't seem to have blossom end rot problems as much as the high yielding. And it's because we don't have good soil in Wambuland. Here in the north,
yeah, where we don't have good soil yet. We're
yeah.
working on it. We were putting in organic material, compost on a
Yeah,
regular basis.
I mean, we have that big compost. So if you have 7 tomatoes on hand, it doesn't mean that, 'cause let's say the plant has 10 hands, 7. So you're thinking, okay, 7 hands, 7 flowers or fruit per hand, 10 hands, 70 tomatoes. No, it's not going to work like that because you're going to get some sort of damage. You're going to get maybe a tuta or a bollworm or a fruit fly or sun scald or something always happens. So if we get 5 tomatoes from a hand, we'll be very, very happy.
Yes, I will be very happy.
So, and then the other factors are what makes us lose a lot of money is transport and prices. When the borders get opened up and the prices drop
We get
like a log.
we get a local person that plants 10 hectares of tomatoes, but there's not a market for 10 hectares, and he floods the market.
Yeah, when the market gets flooded by, hello, Kwee, is jy so mooi? She thinks she's, when she gets pregnant, she has this pregnancy face. And yeah, we don't throw away our blossom and rot. We feed it to the cattle. They love it, and it's nutritious, and it has so much nutritional value. I mean, it's full of fertilizers and stuff. So you know, they get nice and fat on tomatoes when it's. So yeah, this is tomatoes coming soon. Not quick enough for the bank balance, but at least we have something to look forward to. Replenishing the bank balance a little bit. But this bank balance won't be replenished. We are expanding.
Yes.
So we actually want to move the situation here. We're still discussing. Maybe to a mayor just over there, or maybe just to the house. Because we want to expand here. At least 4 beds. So, Anton, you've got big problems here. We really need a cedar. I mean, it's a good problem. I mean, when I stand here, I wonder if the camera can even pick it up. So, this is gonna keep the guys busy. I'm standing here and I'm just seeing onions everywhere. And I know you guys are gonna be very upset with yourselves. But we have good germination rate. I feel like we have better germination rate than our germination test that we did. So we don't have very good quality drip lines here because this was a test run. If the test run is successful, we'll invest in it. If it's not successful, we won't invest in it. But from our experience with onions, we know how to grow an onion by now. And I am prophesying over my husband success. I am praying success for him. And I believe in his abilities to grow onions because my onions in my garden is a success every time. What is that? Looks like a radish almost. Yeah, but the red onions they were old seed. There's not really much spinach coming up because it was old seed. But I don't think that's a problem because I know there's more than enough onions to fill these 4 lines. Oh wow, if nothing germinates. I mean, the beetroot test is doing well because we want to start planting beetroot and onions throughout the year, but it's very expensive to start to buy the drip irrigation and everything. So I mean, Anton wants to put 5 lines per bed, which means 2 extra lines. We need how many rolls for one bed? 2 rolls. 3 rolls. That's almost $10,000 for one bed of drip irrigation. For one bed. So it's gonna be a slow development to do onions. Where with the tomatoes and the butternuts and the watermelons, it is about a $2,000 investment for one bed for drip lines. So that's a big difference. It's 5 times more expensive to put drip irrigation for the onions. And we want to do a seeder. So these beetroots are just you can see the lines don't really drip here. So the seed hasn't even germinated. But where there is water, it's coming up. So I would classify that also as successful germination. And here we have watermelons.
No, they're actually making the first leaves.
Yeah. And so we have some spinach here and there, but we'll probably just pick that for the workers to take home or something. Probably won't be selling spinach. Would have been nice.
Sponge back.
My sponge back from my saved seed collection. And my now I only have 2 gem squashes left.
3.
Oh.
I thought there was 3 this year.
But if I stand here, I just see tomatoes, Anton. Somebody asked the other day, so when are you planting your onions? Well, I think maybe they didn't come look carefully because here where I stand I can see green rows. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but when I stand like this, and I'm sorry for my shadow, this shows I'm alive. I just see tomatoes. I feel very happy and blessed this season. From the rain season, we still have water in the Oceana. Anton and Manu thinks maybe August should be dry.
A lot quicker than you think. I mean, we're still early in July now.
Yeah,
I think by the end of July at the latest, there
I
shouldn't be any
think so.
water. Yeah. But yeah, so it's very, very quiet and very slow, if I can put it that way.
We are buttoning up stuff. We sprinkling the house.
Sprinkling the
We
house.
cleaning around the house. We are cleaning on Maya. We are dressing the trees. We'll do a follow-up video there maybe next week. Dressing the trees, cleaning the new grass that's growing there, seeing how everything is growing. We're anxiously waiting for our new tree lot to come in, but that will probably only be August sometime.
Yeah, and last time it was about end of August.
End of August. They are imported from Uganda, so it takes a while, and you have to prepay.
You have to prepay, and they're waiting for a certain amount of orders, and then they close it when they get a certain amount of orders. I think when the truck is most probably full, because I mean.
Well, I'm hoping that the orders don't close until we start harvesting, because I want to buy a cacao tree and avocado trees, and I want to buy a miniature coconut for you. You really want a miniature coconut. So they have exquisite trees, and they are very trustworthy. So if anyone in the north, if you're interested in ordering fruit trees, then leave a comment or contact us directly. Maybe we'll put an email address in,
I'll put the email address.
and then we will give you the information to contact the person that imports the trees, because it's a brilliant investment. And jy is besig met die eitjies. Strengthening up the stems of onions. He is spreading the strength through happiness. So yeah, that's our farm. We don't have a big farm. I always say it's tiny, but it's mighty. And the Lord blesses us abundantly and pulls us through critical times. The Bible talks about diversifying to get through difficult times when the land gets flooded. And so that's what we are trying to do. We are trying to diversify. The onions is one of the things we are trying to diversify with.
There's a few other things in the pipeline, but that will take a few years most probably to sort out.
Yeah, right now we need to fence in our expansion, and we will be adding 1 hectare, but we won't be planting 1 hectare. We will expand with every harvest till we fill up the 1 hectare, because we need an extra pump, a lot of pipes, a lot of irrigation, a lot of seed, a lot of fertilizer, and it doesn't come cheap, but we are excited for it, and we certainly feel blessed. I feel very blessed for the discipline and wisdom the Lord has given you to grow these plants successfully, and that's all we can attribute it to.
God's grace.
Your willingness for obedience towards God. And yeah, I think I'm probably not the most obedient wife all the time, because I struggle, I get frustrated, but okay, that's due to pain and limitations. I was not prepared for what is happening to my body. But we're not letting it affect us. We are planning for it now. So, and yeah, when you get in the field, you usually just see 2 little buttocks.
I'm just checking this out.
Yeah.
There's onions there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the drip line is there, and here's onions here.
Yeah, maybe somebody
just came loose and they moved the drip line.
It's going. I think that drip line moved. Yeah, that looks about right. So now the next step is waiting for them to be strong enough to transplant them. And I mean, they are not tiny little things. I think you'll be transplanting in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Hopefully you transplant the week before you start harvesting.
Yeah, that's the plan. I want to do it before we start harvesting that week, hopefully, and then we can.
I just see flowers and
Yeah, so, but we hope you enjoyed it,
yeah.
and just
Well,
interesting.
let me get this other hand for support.
So yes, we hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.
And I'm sorry it's not so very informative, but sometimes you know you have busy seasons and you have slow seasons, and we are
A semi-slow
in
season.
our we're doing things that we don't want to share on Facebook or YouTube. It's private. We don't want to share our inside of our house and stuff like that.
No, we don't. We share our garden and our farm and our animals, but the rest we don't. So
Yeah,
I guess thanks for watching.
and we hope to see you next time. And welcome to all the new subscribers
Welcome to all the new
to
subscribers.
our blessed farm.
Our blessed farm. So from me, Anton,
And Lynette.
I love you. God bless and goodbye.
Bye.